It's Roy Kennedy, and this is Favorite Game Friday. We have a group of contributors with completely different tastes in gaming talk about their favorite game in the category of the week. Last week we talked all about racing games, so let's look at a few of the comments you guys left from last week. Rob says Jamaica, and it's definitely a game that has grown for him over time and he really enjoys it. Definitely a great pirate ship racing game. Red Eye Ghost says Pitch Car and also automobiles, and they really enjoy the bag building in that. Two great games and lots of fun to race with. Martha says Robo Rally, and they love the emerging chaos of the game. If I would have thought of Robo Rally as a racing game, that definitely would have been one that would be at the top of my list. I really enjoy Robo Rally as well as you're racing to those flags. Make sure to leave in the comments below for the topic this week, and maybe we'll talk about it on next week's episode. This week is all about combat mechanics. Let's get ready to fight and leave in the comments down below your favorite combat mechanics in board games.
I don't like a lot of combat games, but if I have to choose, I'd say the two-player, no-luck, card-driven combat in BattleCon.
My favorite combat mechanic is puzzly, card-based, like Star Trek Frontiers, Gloomhaven, and Black Rose Wars.
My favorite combat mechanic is a Yahtzee dice rolling game like King of Tokyo or Dice Throne.
Oh, I totally love the dice chunking combat mechanics in Battle of Britain.
My favorite game with the combat mechanic is Kemet.
My favorite combat is bidding combat like in Scythe or Dune.
Favorite combat mechanic? Bidding.
My favorite combat mechanic is the one that is used in Rising Sun.
I love combat in board games. Majority of all of my favorite top 10 games have some form of combat, whether you're fighting against the board game itself or fighting against your opponent. Make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite combat mechanics in a board game, and also make sure to check out all of our amazing contributors over on Instagram, posting things we're excited about in tabletop gaming. Well, thanks so much for joining us on the Dice Tower and here on Favorite Game Friday, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.